Let me explain something to everybody. When you're building cars, it ain't always fun. Now, I know some of you all really enjoy building because I've been building this for so long, I'm actually tired. But regardless of being tired, you should never give up. Stay tuned.
Ness the God.
All right, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kendall Sean with Blue Oval Media, and today I think it's part 6. It's how tired I am. I don't even know what part we on, but whatever. But I believe today is part 6 of the KSD notch build. Now, I just want to let you know I'm at that halfway point, and then now it's like, okay, it's all the little tedious stuff that needs to be done and trying to get stuff done and taken care of, but we're gonna go ahead and try to tackle a few things on today. So we're gonna try to get this car wired up. We're gonna try to put the supercharger back on. I may not, I don't know just yet. I got a situation with the radiator that I'm gonna show you that we're gonna tackle on today. But yeah, let's all get into it. But before I get into it, you know I got the world famous, the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Walt No.
What's up, America?
Did they wait for this part, bro?
No. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. Hopefully we'll get some national car shows this year. Meeting and greeting everybody. We appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel, viewing. You know, we just appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you to everybody that has supported Blue Oval Media, and also at SN95 Power. At SN95 Power, that is the new page by Walt. He is doing an amazing job. For all of you all that got SN95s, make sure you check him out. But thank you to everybody that has supported the channel, that has subscribed, but then also has bought a bleed. I'm not even gonna edit that out. For you all that has bought a Bleed Forward Blue Fest shirt, thank you all so much. I'm out of larges and extra larges, but I will have more this week. But for you all that want some, make sure you send me a message on Instagram at Blue Oval Media, and I will get those shipped out to you. But let's get started with the process. So part of the problem that I have right now is when I put this radiator cover on the car, these holes are giving me just a little bit of an issue with lining up. And so what I am going to do is I am going to take this drill over here, and we are going to drill a bigger hole inside of that. And so I'm going to do that, and then we'll see if that works. But we want to get the radiator and stuff handled and taken care of on today. I would like to have that mounted and be done with that. So stay tuned. All right, so like I said, I already kind of did this hole already, so I'm gonna try this one out. I'm gonna do this one as well, and then we'll see if this fixed the problem. All right, hopefully it opened it up enough. Let's try to put on the radiator and see what. So shout out, if you all don't know anything about these bolts that I'm about to use, these are the Supercharger. Shout out to the Supercharger for these bolts. These bolts are amazing. It's kind of like an Allen head. I love it, but it's got the washers that go along with it. Now I'm just so happy to put these bigger washers under here just to try it out. But I am trying to make sure that it is lined up first on both sides. All the fun stuff. Yeah, you see how that one is kind of doing that? We might have to try this again, so stay tuned, you all. Let's kind of figure this out. All right, so right now, so you all to understand what we're doing here is my man Walt, who is the wiring genius, he's actually mapping out how we're going to run all of these wires. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to obviously hide as much as possible. And so when we put the supercharger back on, we're obviously going to have some of these wires sitting behind here so that they're not visible, because that is the style that I like the most, is not being able to see as much stuff as possible. So pretty much routing it. This is actually going to be one of those easier days. Not going. Wait. lock on something. Hold on. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Hold on. Wait. Let me. This is actually going to be one of those days where we're just going to keep working hard to provide you great content. And so that's where we are right now. Just so you can know from the radiator already, we had to drill out the holes a couple of times, but I do have it on here. The radiator's on here. So like I said, shout out to the Servadator. I actually have the rest of these bolts to put around the rest of the car. I just got to do it, but we do have those in there. The tank is sealed and secured. What we got to do next is pretty much get 2 relays so we can wire up those fans, get that done, and then I have to show you something else. So this hose right here is actually the hose that went from here and goes to there, but it's actually too big for this right here. Okay, as you can. So what I'm gonna have to do is try to get another one of these that actually has a reducer, and get the hose that's actually this size, so that we can go ahead and be able to put the hose on the new radiator. So for you all that don't know, this hose right here, this is technically, this is the 03 Cobra stuff. And so because we got a mix of Foxbody / 03 Cobra stuff, we have to do a lot of figuring stuff out, and a lot of, I guess for lack of better words, you could say this is somewhat custom. So we got to do a custom stuff in order to make it work for this car. So this is the cons and pros of doing this type of stuff in this type of car, but it's not nothing big. So we're gonna stop at the parts store, get the relays, get a reducer and a smaller hose, and get it all connected. So stay tuned. All right, so in the world of doing fun and custom stuff and hiding wires, sometimes you have to extend them. Now I know it's easy, but I hate extending wires because I hate cutting original stuff to make stuff work, but we're making it work right now. And so for this right here, this is going into the oil pressure sensor, correct?
Absolutely.
And so for this oil pressure sensor, which goes all the way down to under the car, somehow the Holley wire stopped like halfway right there, which is not going to give us an oil pressure reading. And the last thing we need is for the oil pressure to drop, and we don't know it, and then boom, boom.
Now, also, look, America, we know we don't have the exact same color wires, but, you know, this is a budget build. When you're on a budget build, you know, you got to work with what you got.
And so if you're judging me, now we did have power and ground. Those did match. I did have red and black. But you had a orange wire?
Yeah, we had everything that we don't need.
And I had to put a green wire on it. So if you're judging me for that, go right ahead. But I want you to send me your build. Right, exactly. So anyway, so yeah, we're doing that. We're getting that in order, getting that together. And so like I said, we should be able to, once we get that down in there, we should be able to start plugging some stuff up. And so yeah, we're moving right along. Like I said, knock on wood, this day has been much better than all the other days. So stay tuned. All right, let's tell them about this fun plug we got right here.
So they provide you with a map sensor connection, and depending on what style or what brand of map sensor you have, you're gonna have 2 different kind of plugs. Since he has like 5,000 horsepower on this, he needs like a 3-bar map sensor.
5,000.
But
there you go.
the actual connector is different on the Holley kit. But the good thing is they give you 2 different plugs. So basically, you need a pin extractor to take the pins out, which I don't have right now, so we'll have to take care of that another time.
So bottom line, this is what happens when I start to say, oh man, everything's going great on today. And then stuff like that happens. But like we said, it's not the end of the world. It wasn't like we were trying to get the car started today. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you all. By the next video, preferably I have my bridge and everything else, I am trying to get the car started by the next video. So gotta get that pin extractor. I just actually Walt passed down the map sensor to me. Did I just say the map sensor? Yeah, map sensor. I plugged it into the oh, here, hold on. So here it goes right here. All right, so we'll worry about this next time. He talked about where do I want to mount it. I actually don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna mount it. I best probably will hide it, and we'll go from there. So the other thing that we just did, I just actually got under the car. What did I just plug up?
Wideband sensor.
Lord Jesus, it's been a long day. So I had the old wideband and I had it connected to a gauge on the inside of the car. We took that one out and we took the wideband that was actually in the exhaust, pulled that one out so that we can plug this one up to the Holley. So we got that in there. Thank God we did not have to extend any wires. It actually fit all the way. I got to get back under the car. We got to zip tie the wire so that it's not touching the exhaust and things of that nature. And I got 202 sensors inside of the long tube headers. I got to do something with those as well. I'm not going to plug it up. I'm just going to leave those O2 sensors in there and probably zip tie the wire for right now. And so that's where we are. Stay tuned. So the next fun part is these coils. I actually pulled them out and it wasn't necessary, but we got all the coils. These are just the regular stock coils. Nothing fancy. You know what I'm saying? This is slow car stuff right here. So fast car guys are guys like this gentleman right here. This is where all the fast car stuff
I have
happens.
a distributor. I don't even have coils.
See, that's just push rod talk. Anyway, so we're gonna put these in there. Hook the wires up to that. I'd have new coil covers. And so because I have new coil covers, this is one of the things that's actually holding us up from, we're going to put the supercharger on because I need it for space reasons for the garage. But because of the crusher, it's going to make it very hard to get to that cover without having it off. So we're just going to lay the supercharger down and but we're going to put these coils in. It's not like we need a tutorial on that, so stay tuned. All right, so we got the supercharger back in there. And we're gonna have to take it back out. We really were putting it in for mounting purposes, testing purposes, making sure that everything goes the way that we wanted to, and it didn't. And so we're gonna have to extend an injector harness wire on this side. On this side we're actually looking okay, but on that side we're gonna have to extend some wiring. We have to pull this back off because we didn't get a chance to put the injectors in as we ran out of time. So we'll pull this back out. It's not bolted down. We'll pull it back out, put the injectors in, extend those harnesses. Hopefully I have my bridge powder coated back and ready. So then I can put all the pulleys and stuff back on. I got to get another belt as well for a smaller belt size. And then we're pretty much looking like a first start. So hopefully we can be able to do that. And so yeah, so like I told you all before, this is what we call a stress-free build. I want to make that clear. This time around, when we're doing this as a stress-free build. So I'm gonna be honest with you all. We only spend about 3 to 4 hours one day a week doing this, and this is how I make these videos. And so because of my schedule, my life, career, job, editing these videos, being a good family man and all that, that's the amount of time at this point in life during the winter that I can dedicate to this car. And so Walt comes out every time to help. And so hopefully next week, if not next week, it will be the video after that. We are starting this car, and so I'm going to be pretty determined to make sure that happens, even if I got to do some stuff in advance to it, because like I said, I want to get the KSD notch back going. But we got the radiator in there as well, and so that is bolted down. I do have to get do some custom things for the hoses. So by the time Walt gets back, I want to be able to have all of that done and ready. Buy a couple of relays so that we can run the wiring for the fans, get that all pretty, and get all the other wires pretty. And then once we fix all of that, get the bridge on and built on, I have to put my custom tank in that I have, my behind bars race cars tank. Got to put that in and then run PTFE lines. So that's where we're at with it. So hopefully you all learned a little bit of something about this car on today and doing this build. And for anybody that wanted to know, yes, I am keeping the wheels. I'm keeping them. Forget it. I keep going back and forth with people. People want to buy them, people don't, so no worries. I'm keeping them. And yeah, shout out to my buddy Dewey Did It. He's on YouTube. He's the one that told me to get some more lights in the garage, and so I did. Now I feel like it's too bright and it's not focusing well enough. But hey, so that's pretty much what I have for you all on today. Doing a little bit more work, getting this thing put together. But this is what I said. It's not the fun stuff, but it's a lot of work. But I'm determined to have this car ready, because if you saw in my other video, I have another car that we're going to be working on. And it's a whole new project, a whole new process that I've never been down before. And so I need to go ahead and get this one done so I can get the energy and the time to start on the new project. So I'm literally giving myself 6 more weeks for this car to be ready, because by February, I want to be starting on the new project. So if you like this video, do me a favor, make sure you like and please subscribe. And if you need some Blue Oval Media apparel, make sure you hit me on Instagram at Blue Oval Media or email me at blueovalmedia1@gmail.com. It's your boy Kendall Sean with Blue Oval Media, and I am out.